Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Atif Akih. I class E student in the manufacturing engineering study program. This time I will provide a brief explanation of the tensile testing machine. Here are the components and their functions. Number 1. Load frame, a robust structure that serves as backbone of the machine, supporting L components and withstanding the loads that occur during testing. Number 2. Crosshead, a part that can move vertical to pull and release the pigment. The crosshead is controlled by the machine drive system. Number 3. Load cell, a sensor installed to measure and record the Number 3. Load cell, a sensor installed to measure and record the magnitude of force applied to the pigment during testing. Number 4. Pigment grips, component that clamp and securely hold to pigment material between the upper and lower crosshead. Number 5. Extensometer, an instrument attached directly to the pigment to accurately measure change in length or strain of the material when subject to tensile force. Number 6. Data acquisition system and software consists of hardware and software that capture data for the load cell and extensometer, enabling real-time analysis and graphing. Number 7. Control plane, a user interface that allows operators to set testing parameters such as loading rate and speed, as well as monitor testing data. Number 8. Safety features include emergency stop buttons, overload sensor, and other machines to protect operator and prevent damage to the machines. Function of MTI-64 tensile testing machine. Number 1. Determining tensile strength, measure the maximum strength of a material before failure, crucial for ensuring safety in construction and manufacturing application. Number 2. Measuring modules of elasticity, evaluates a material's ability to return to its original shape after force is removed. critical for material like rubber and plastic. Number 3. Evaluating material quality. Used in quality control to ensure materials meet specific standards and have the required consistency. Number 4. Material behavior analysis generates data such as strain curves used to understand material behavior under load, including elongation up to the breaking point. Number 5. New material development help scientists and engineers evaluate the characteristics of new materials to determine their potential feasibility for product and use. ISO standard for tensile testing machine. ISO standard for tensile testing machine vary depending on the type of material being tested. Common standard including ISO 68921 for testing metals at ambient temperatures, ISO 5272 for tensile testing on plastic, and ISO 13841 for tensile testing on textiles. Tensile testing machine must meet the accuracy requirement specific in the TESIS standard to ensure reliable result, with some standard requiring accuracy down to approximately 1%. The following is an example of a from or sample of soft aluminum. Data input before testing. Number 1. Test specimen specification, material type and dimensions. Number 2. Test parameter settings via software control panel. Test speed, test capacity, additional measurements, test type. Setup during testing. Number 1. Specimen placement and looking. Number 2. Machine operation. Number 3. Monitor and analysis. Tensile testing step on a UTM. Number 1. Sample preparation. Prepare a material sample with the size and shape required by applicable testing standard such as ASTM standard. Number 2. Sample mounting. Place and clamp the sample firmly and securely between the two grips on the UTM. Ensure the sample is properly positioned and aligned in the center of the grip for accurate result. Number 3. Machine setup and calibration. Zero and calibrate the machine to ensure accurate for and displacement deformation. measurements during the test. Number 4. Load application. The UTM machine will slowly pull the specimen for boot and at a control and constant speed. The control deployment rate ensure that the load is applied evenly and accurately to the specimen. Number 5. Data collection. During the pulling process, the machine continuously records the applied force and the elongation or deformation of the sample. This data can be visualized as strain curve. The illustration the material's response to the load. Number 6. Sample failure. The test continues until the sample reaches the point of fracture or failure. Number 7. Data analysis and reporting. The collected data is analyzed to determine the material's mechanical properties such as maximum tensile strength, yield strength, modules of elasticity, and elongation at break. The test results are then compiled into a comprehensive report. The following are the results of the UTM graph of report. Thank you all. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.